Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my classroom observation in English 6. I am Maria Marjal A. Arpa. Our objectives are as follows. A. Compose clear and coherent sentences using appropriate grammatical structures. English Grammar-11A 5.5. Next, order and degrees of regular adjectives. English Grammar 11A-5.2. Then, show openness to criticism. English A-11B-11. Our subject matter, order and degrees of regular adjectives. English Grammar 11A-5.2. Then let's go to our learning resources. References, English Curriculum Guide, K-12, Grammar and Focus 6, page 101 to 102. English for You and Me 6, page 106, pages 128 to 129. Materials, PowerPoint, pictures, poem, value focus, love for animals, integration, science, and ESP. We have our learning activities. Speaking drill. The whale in the sea. I'm a whale in the sea, the largest creature in a big, big sea. But don't you see, I began as an egg, so small that you can neither touch or see. But if you know how to swim, how to try and dream, then you can be a big whale in the sea or in the city. A whale that is bigger than me. We'll have our review. Okay, let us look at the picture. Okay, what can you say in the picture? This picture shows the love for animals. Okay, we have here integration of our ESP and science, love for animals, and how to take care of our pets and other animals around us. Presentation. Okay, I'm showing you a picture of these animals and we have to say something about each picture. The first one we have the cat's fur is thick. The bird's fur is thicker than the cat. The duck's fur is the thickest of them all. So in our sentences, we have the different adjectives describing the fur of the three animals. They are compared as thick, thicker, and thickest. We have another set of animals. Then let's describe them. The dog is strong. The bear is stronger than the dog. The cow is the strongest among the animals. Then let's describe and compare the animals. We are using the words strong, stronger, and strongest. Okay, let's read again the sentences. The cat's fur is thick. The bird's fur is thicker than the cat. The duck's fur is the thickest of them all. As you can see, we have the three levels or degrees of adjectives mentioned in each sentences. You have the thick for positive, thicker for comparative, and thickest for the superlative degree. Then we have another set of sentences there describing the dog, which is strong. The bear is stronger than the dog. Cow is the strongest among the animals. So you have strong for positive, describing only one animal. Stronger for comparative, comparing the bear and the dog. Then you have the strongest for the cow, which is compared among the three animals, which are the dog and the bear. So by then, now, we can conclude that, that there are 3 degrees of adjectives and how they are functioned. First one, positive, describing one noun or pronoun. Comparative, describing and comparing two nouns or pronouns with sameness or differences. Superlative, describing and comparing the noun or pronoun to many with the highest degree. Now let's classify sentences 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to each degree of comparison. Okay. We already know that there are 3 degrees of adjectives and we already described them using the different degree, the positive, comparative, and superlative. And let's go to our application. Instruction. Tell if the underlined adjective is A, positive, B, comparative, C, superlative degrees of adjectives. Sentence 1. Giraffe is the tallest animal in the forest. Number 2. Kenny has a short dress that covers her knees. The peso bill coin is bigger than 1 peso coin. Number 4. The baby lion cries louder than the music in the radio. And the last one, mother is the busiest member of the family. Let's assume that you have already answered our application. So number 1, we have tallest. What degree is that? Correct. It's superlative. In number 2, we have short. You're right. It's positive. Bigger. It's number 3. Oh, you're right again. It's comparative degree. Then you have louder. Again, comparative degree. And the last one, busiest. Correct. It's in the superlative degree. It's comparing all of the members of the family. Now let's continue to our group activity. Group yourselves into 5. Choose a leader. Each group leader will present your answer in the class written in the cartolina. Instruction. Each group will classify the adjectives into degrees. Fill in the box with the correct adjectives. Okay, let's assume that you answered already our activity. You have hard. What is the comparative? Harder, correct. Then the superlative, hardest. Okay, you have the second one. The missing are positive and superlative. We have wild for positive, wilder for comparative, then wildest for superlative. Next one, we have to find out the positive and comparative. We have hard for positive, harder for comparative, and hardest for the superlative. Let's continue. We have sharper. That's comparative, so we will going to fill in sharp as positive, sharpest as superlative. Then let's continue old. So we're going to find out the comparative and superlative because positive is given already. So we have older comparative, oldest superlative. And the last one, but not the least, we have poorest. So it's in the superlative degree. So let's fill in the positive and comparative. We have poor for positive, poorer for comparative. Okay. After doing these exercises, now we are going to answer the following questions. In our learnings, what are the 3 degrees of adjectives? Okay, all right, you're correct. There are 3 degrees of adjectives are positive when you compare only one noun or pronoun. Then you have comparative, when you are going to compare two nouns or pronouns in their sameness or differences. Then the other one is superlative degree, when you compare all of the other nouns or pronouns into its highest degree of sameness or differences. Next, how do we classify them easily? We can classify them easily by, oh, you're right, by identifying if how many noun or pronouns are described or compared to. What you should remember in classifying them. Okay, you should remember also the number of noun or pronoun under degrees in describing or in comparing the given nouns or pronouns to get the correct degree of adjectives. How do you show your love towards animals? Do you have pets at home? If not, what is your favorite animals? How do you take good care of them? Okay, you're right. We should show love and care for animals even if it is not our pets. Okay, because animals are also helpful living things. And we should remember also that we should feed our animals, bath them, and help them be comfortable when it is our pet or at home. Let's go to evaluation. Let us now get a piece of paper, 1/4 sheet of pad paper. Then we're going to classify the underlined adjectives with its positive, comparative, and superlative. So we're going to write the correct answer in a 1/4 piece of paper. Okay, let us assume that you already have answered our evaluation. Number 1. Carla has the nicest poem interpretation in the class. Yeah, there, nicest. It is what degree? Superlative. Very good. Number 2. 2022 is the craziest year of viruses experienced by the people around the world. So, our adjective is gracious. Correct. It is also in superlative degree because it is described and compared with all the viruses. Then we have number 3. Okay. Online class is more applicable mode of learning modalities in the midst of pandemic. You have the word applicable. Okay, you have there positive degree. This is only one learning modalities described. Then number 4, the sun shines brighter in sunny days than in rainy days. We have the adjective brighter. So it's in comparative degree because we are comparing the sunny and rainy days. And the last one we have Rabia is a fabulous Ilongga. What's your adjective? Fabulous. Correct. It's only describing one person. Okay, to enrich further your knowledge and do better, let's have our assignment. In a short bond paper, paste at least 5 pictures in how to show love and care to animals. Then describe each picture in a sentence using adjectives and underline the adjectives used. Okay, By then, I hope you learn a lot from our lesson, The Decrease of Adjectives. Thank you, and God bless us all.